This is a Lego Star Wars MOC. These are some deployable turrets that I've made for my minifigures, and I will be having a tutorial at the end of this video on how you can make this at home, so stay tuned for that. I've been building a lot of vehicles lately, and I'll continue to do that, but I want to switch things up a little bit and make some weaponry for some minifigures, and I had a lot of fun building these. These would be used by, you know, troops like stormtroopers or rebel troopers, and we'll bring in some minifigures later. But first off, I started with this one. This is kind of just the stock version of the turret. Just giving you a little look around it. There's two barrels here, maybe like a heavy cannon and a lighter cannon. This on the side, I figure like, you know, this little piece could be like a RPG type of deal, or you could see it as like siding or something. I haven't officially assigned, you know, functions of all the features of these builds, but thought it looked good, looked cool. And that's kind of the stock version. And we'll clear these out of the way, and we'll take a look at these kind of maybe more one by one. So this one, pretty similar to this stock version, just different coloring, slightly different greeble also. Same deal, we got two barrels here. I would imagine this would be used by some type of specialized stormtrooper. I think this guy's one of those first order snow trooper type things that we see on Crate. Even though Crate is not snow, it has salt. Maybe it's a salt trooper. I forget what the official name is. It's not actually salt trooper. I'm just joking about that. Whatever this stormtrooper is, this gun, this deployable turret would match well with him or her. So this was a fun colorway to build it in. Next up, along with some, you know, going along with stormtroopers, this would be my Sith Trooper turret. Obviously, the colors match well for this one. This is pretty much the same exact build. And once you see the tutorial at the end, I'll point out some differences between the turrets. So that's the Sith Trooper version of this deployable turret. And get this guy out of the way. Then I already showed you my stock version. I'll kind of lump in these other two. So these are basically the same. The big difference here is that this barrel is different from just the normal barrel, which is present on all the other turrets. A couple different colors. I'd imagined that any of these three would be used by, you know, like a rebel trooper or something. I could see Chewbacca maybe using one too. And so now we'll go on to the tutorial, and I'll talk about how to make this one, and I'll point out differences between this and the other main turrets. Okay, so each turret uses this awesome minifigure gun kind of looking piece as its base, and tons of, you know, studs in all directions, which is obviously why it was used. So first, gonna take one of these pistol pieces, put it right here. Next, we're gonna get an Exoforce hand, put it in there, make sure it's straight. Then we will be getting a 3-long bar and connecting it. I usually use this side of the lightsaber hilt piece as the barrel, end of the barrel, for whatever reason. That's just how I've always done it. Then we will get a couple cylinder pieces. Make sure the anti-stud or larger opening is away from the tip of the barrel here. We'll be getting 2 of those. And if I can find that other chunk, place that like so. We will get another pair of this 3-long bar with the lightsaber hilt, and place it on top here. Kind of our heavy cannon barrel and lighter blaster cannon up here. Next, we will get an antenna, place it like here. I usually, the angle, this is going to be what it's standing on, so the angle needs to be, relatively perpendicular from the gun. Then I have a black binoculars piece that I place right here, and flip it around on the other side. We're going to be getting one of these clip pieces, place it like so, and then another antenna piece used as the other tripod piece there. Right here we will be putting an Exoforce hand right there, and then I have a lightsaber hilt with one of these, I'm not sure what this piece is called, but one of these little things right there. So we place it like so. You might have to adjust the Exoforce hand in there. And one final piece is another pistol piece right on the back of here. So you need to make sure everything is nice and lined up. And that is how you build this one. I'll go through the other guns and show any kind of differences. Always, you always gotta adjust little bits and make sure it's everything's lined up. But yeah, so starting with this one, honestly, the colors are just all different here. A different piece I use instead of the binocular piece, I just put this tile right here just for, just for kind of a different look. For this, I use the same build as that white one back there with the tile right here. But again, same pieces here. And then for these two, just different colors pretty much. Different tile right there. But again, just switching up the colors. On this one, I did, switch up the piece here. Instead of a pistol, I use one of the base lever pieces there. And then for the turret, I have, it's just this little 3-piece assembly for a different kind of heavy blaster cannon barrel. So yeah, these are really easy to make, and I made this one, I don't know how long it took, then I just busted out the other 4, just because once you have this base design, you can just kind of go crazy with it, add different pieces, switch out different colors to kind of match your minifigures. It's a lot of fun to build, so let me know if you guys build any of these, and I'm sure any one of you could improve greatly upon this design, but for now, that is the video for this week.